these Thursday lives, it feels so good because it's
of course it
you can
does.
smell the weekend.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Start contemplating calling out and have a long weekend.
Shit.
Hey, with that being said, hey, we got Steel 1682 in the building, man. Might call out sick tomorrow.
Right. Right.
Hey, we got Sony is not your friend. ... in the building.
That's right. ...
And we got
...
X Den Kage TML. Long live. Yo? You already know, man. Hawkins own.
Is that a fish at the end?
No, it's a dove.
That's not a fish. That's a dove.
That's a dove.
A dove?
Yeah, you definitely got to change your glasses or change.
That don't
your
look like no damn dove on my screen.
I don't know what it looked like on your screen.
It looks like a fish.
Hey, you know me, man.
I gotta change it,
man. The Almighty, baby. And we back. And I still need to get a shave. God damn.
Yo, I haven't shaved.
I just shaved.
I haven't shaved in a minute.
I only shave for this show, so it's it's for you guys out there.
Edwin, Royal, Jessica,
and
what's going?
How's it going? Shaving today.
How's everybody doing today? I don't have the chat up yet, so I don't know what's going on.
Showtime, like I guess I'll shave after. I didn't even
after
eat
today.
Inglewood
in the building.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Inglewood was active.
Yeah, he was chatty Cathy today.
Chatty Cat.
Inglewood, would you go to 33rd and you just came back? What's up?
Whoa.
Damn, son.
Inglewood was talking
Why it's got to be the 33rd?
Inglewood was on the wrong block.
22
spinning the block. He came back. You know what I'm talking about?
He don't even know what the 33rd is, man. Like,
he spun the block. He spun the block on the episodes.
Jessica Law, what's good?
Funny story about the 33rd. No, let me stop.
I was about to say, wow, no. You are a correctional officer
Royal,
too?
what's
That would be
good?
the traits.
No, my old roommate, I had a massive 4th of July party, and I took off of work on that Sunday to relax. Well, he decided to go partying more after the party Saturday night and got arrested.
Wow.
What?
And I spent my day off instead of enjoying it, where I could have went to work and made $100. I spent all day bailing him out of fucking jail.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, bailing somebody
out.
It
ain't no like, nah. We started the process, and if you know the process, you know the process. We started the process at like 7 o'clock in the morning. He didn't walk out that bitch till almost 6 p.m.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hey, I learned about maybe the third time bailing somebody out that you just let them sit in there, bro.
Yeah.
Because when they first get there, they make that first call. They're not even in the system yet, so you gotta wait for them to even get in the system for you to even bail them out.
Yeah.
So you just be like, yeah, man, we finna work on it, and then you just go back to sleep.
Yeah. Yo. And guess what? Just take a guess. When he walked out of the jail, right? And I'm standing there fucking piss-faced. Like,
yeah, you gotta be pissed off.
Right? And when my wife's there too, what was the first things that came out of his mouth? Well, just take a guess. Just take a guess. What was the first thing out of his mouth when he finally came out of jail? After I
thirsty?
Either he was hungry.
Okay.
Thirsty.
Or my bad, bro.
Okay.
Hungry.
Yeah.
No, he said I need a cigarette.
Oh, damn.
Motherfucker. And I was like, a cigarette?
You should have slapped him with this part.
If he needed a cigarette, that means he had no friends in there.
He had no friends.
You know how easy it is to get a cigarette
that's you can go to jail for do some.
I was so pissed. I was like, yo.
Hey, there's people that go to jail just to get cigarettes.
And then,
you couldn't get one.
So real quick, check this out. On the way home, I'm livid. I spent my whole day downtown over there by 33rd waiting for all this shit to go down on my day off, right? Went to IKEA just to walk around to waste time.
Sheesh.
You know, it was stupid, right?
Looked at a million.
So on my way home, I'm like, babe, I'm hungry. What do you want? She's like, I want some Chinese. I want Chinese food. Okay, cool. So I gave her the phone. I said, you order something. I want this, this, and this. She goes, okay, so I'm gonna order this. She turns around and go, Pat, you want anything? I says, no, he don't want anything.
He came out. He fresh out.
Yeah, he fresh out. He good.
Shit. The one thing he wanted was a cigarette. He didn't even say sorry. You gotta fucking offer him Chinese food. Fuck out of here.
But that's the thing. You supposed to take him to like Golden Corral or something.
You also supposed to say thank you.
Like, hey, man.
No,
Perkins. Take him to Perkins.
So I got no thank you, and now he owes me $250 from bail money. I ain't buying him no fucking Chinese food.
Yeah, right. It's gonna be $280.
Hey, that could have been the scariest night for him in there, man.
It didn't seem like it. He came out dapping up the dude that was walking out with him. Like, yo, man, that was a cool night, son. I'll holler at you later. I'm just like,
whoa,
okay.
whoa.
Was it like a club in there or some shit? You just fucking chilling?
He said that was a cool night.
That was a cool
night.
You know what I mean? Like they just like he came out like it was fucking like I was picking him up from the club. He came out like he was picking him up from the club, not jail.
Hey, he's a whole demon. If he came out,
he's a demon. He talking about he came out of the jail. Yeah, all right, man, that was cool. That was cool. Like, nah.
We'll do this next time next year. Same time
let's
next
do
year.
this next time.
Yo. Yeah.
Oh,
all right. So,
God.
yeah.
That was a good one, man. I needed that, bro.
Looks like Royal has something.
That wasn't even on the sheet. That's how that works.
Oh man, where we gonna start, man? Where we gonna start? Uncharted territory. Where we start, man?
Are we jumping right in? Lex, are you pulling the thing, or am I supposed to?
No, I got it.
You got it. Okay.
You already got it ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Just double check. Let's just jump right into that. Fuck it.
Let me see if I can hear this thing because last time I couldn't hear it.
I'm excited. I haven't seen. Has anybody in the trailer seen it? If you have, don't say nothing.
We're doing the Uncharted movie trailer.
I saw a snippet of the trailer yesterday in the dark web, but it was like a phone recording of their computer. So I was like, oh no.
Wow.
So I saw a little snip, but from that snip, I won't say a word.
Okay. Before we react, let's get some things out of the way.
Okay.
Really quick.
Let's get the facts.
When it was first announced that we're going to make an Uncharted movie, how did you guys feel about that? Let's just start there.
Well, we had conversations before on previous podcasts about games turning into movies, and it's always not that good.
Right.
It's never. It's there's a small list of game movies. You know, there's more bad ones than good ones. So with Uncharted, I was like, well, at least it's not too like. If they said they're making a God of War, I'd be very stressed. If they were making a God of War,
I don't think so.
Oh shit!
Uncharted seems like they already have places to.
There's movies,
guys. I'll be right back. Give me a second.
You good. They can pick from like Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
they can even pick from Tomb Raider, right? Even the Tomb Raider, because Tomb Raider was good.
Yeah.
Movies like
they got
that.
other foundations that.
Yeah, they have like a foundation. Yeah. Like God of War doesn't have a foundation. You kind of what's another game? Infamous doesn't have a foundation. Like there's no movie like that.
All right, I'm good.
Right,
well, and that's what I think Royal is kind of leaning towards is movies like Uncharted is probably easier.
Exactly.
Tomb Raider. Because there's no special effects really needed.
Right.
Like
there's no
Mortal Kombat, there's no special powers. There's no fucking like at least with Kratos, he's going in and he's just doing some raw shit. But if he starts using his blades, they better be on fire.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Even the dude that has to play him has to be built.
Yeah,
bald.
You know what I'm saying? He has to be
bald,
and he got to be a bad dad. Like that's
wow.
So you guys are. So what I'm sensing is you guys are lukewarm about it.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm gonna be the optimistic one and then hope for something good.
I think it has more potential to be one of the better movie games.
Video game movies.
As me and Trav said, it has a foundation already. It got something to build off of.
Yeah. I don't think you heard me Lex earlier, but I was saying like they have places where they can pick from. Like Indiana Jones,
Tomb Raider,
things of that nature. Like other game movies, they didn't have nowhere to pick from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like they had to just go off of this is all we have to deal with is the game.
Okay.
Yeah, remember they tried to do Dragon Ball Z.
Like they actually picked from movies. Like Roll was saying, like they actually already in the same bed kind of.
But it's funny because those two movies that you just mentioned, when playing these games and describing them to people, that's how you describe them.
Right.
It's an Indiana Jones Tomb Raider-esque kind of game.
I personally also think like
so,
if they made Last of Us a movie, it would be good too.
Yeah, Last of Us.
Because again, there's no powers. There's no like it's just
there's great zombie movies out there.
This is just another zombie movie, you know.
Right.
So I have high hopes for this one.
Yeah, I have high hopes.
Okay, so question number 2, the last question, and it's a combo question. How did you guys feel about Mark Wahlberg as Sully and Tom Holland as Nate?
Scared. Nervous. Spider-Man.
I could be okay more with Tom Holland being Nate than Mark Wahlberg being Sully.
Interesting.
Because it's just like my whole thing with Borderlands, how I don't feel Kevin Hart's a good fit to play Roland. Because that's not him. The Rock would be more fit to play Roland. When I see Sully, I see an old
or the Alba guy,
weathered, not excursion, but what are those that they call when they're going around searching for shit?
Exploration,
explorers or whatever you want to call them, explorers.
Yeah,
like Sully's older, walking around smoking cigars. I picture more of the guy that played James whatever from Spider-Man.
What, James Franco?
The guy that runs the paper.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I picture him more as Sully.
Here's my thing about casting, and then we'll get into it. When you make these type of movies, and like I've said before, you need talent. The talent is what gets the people in the seats. Right. I don't know how many people I've spoken to that, Scarlett has a movie? Yeah, but it's about, I'm going. It's the talent. It's the name. It's the talent. Everything else usually comes after. That's usually where they start. When they cast Mark Wahlberg, I felt good. Mark Wahlberg is a proven actor. Say what you want.
I'm not taking anything away from him.
Right. He's surprised me.
I'm talking about him as that character.
No, I know, but
isn't going to work for me already without even watching this trailer.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair until you see it. Right. That's fair. So far, you're getting that vibe.
When I saw him do Transformers, I was scared going into it, but then I was like, oh damn.
Like when I saw they cast Mark Wahlberg, I was like,
exactly, Hashim. I would see Mark Wahlberg more as Drake than fucking Sally.
He just turned 50,
or not.
And
Sally.
this is a prequel. This is like young Nate, so it's younger Sully. So we're kind of good there. This is a prequel.
Okay, well, if it's a prequel, then I guess
this is young Nate.
I don't know.
It has to be a sequel because then they don't have any.
No, it's a prequel. It's a prequel.
They don't have no limitation from the games.
They want a franchise. They want to franchise this, like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yeah, I felt good about Mark Wahlberg being here. With Tom Holland. I don't. Outside of Spider-Man, I was looking at his resume.
How about them?
There's not much I can base off him leading a movie. His last movie he led was horrible, which was
which.
Not outside of Spider-Man, I said.
Which one? I don't know.
The movie where the mind reading. See, nobody knows. That's how good the movie was. Nobody fucking knows. That's how awesome he was in that movie.
I didn't know him until Spider-Man.
Exactly. I'm just saying he's done other movies besides Spider-Man during the Spider-Man run, and nobody fucking knows what they are. Why? That's why we don't fucking know.
The devil all the time.
Over all the time, and then there's the one in the sci-fi one where with Daisy Ridley, where their mind, whatever's in their mind, comes out loud, and I think this is you giving me that look. That was pretty much everybody in the theater. Sounds like
that Will Smith movie with his son.
So there's that. So we'll see. I'm optimistic. I want it to work. Let's take a look.
Who would you think would be a better fit then to play young Nathan Drake?
I don't know. There's Timothy Chalamet is up and coming.
Yo, what is he the next Samuel L. Jackson? Just fucking throw him in every movie.
Him and Morgan.
Timothy Chalamet, whatever. Forgive me for butchering his last name. That kid is good. He's in the new Dune movie. He's good. That kid is coming up. So anyway, so let's check it out. I'm gonna try my best here. Let's see. Share screen. Because last time I couldn't hear shit.
Devil All the Time is on Netflix. Cast is crazy. Great movie. Very dark. I'll check that out.
I mean, Harrison Ford can do it.
Oh, here we go. We're good.
Here we go. Turn it up. I don't hear shit.
Yeah, I can barely hear it.
Can you hear it?
There are places out
there. There we go. Yep. Now it's good.
Run it back.
Restart it.
Not gone.
Restart it, please.
What?
Honey,
there are places out there you can't find on any map. They're not gone. They're just lost.
Hey, kid. A little young for a bartender, aren't you? A little old for prom, aren't you? Leaves are falling all around. Everything in here. Why the map?
This is the path Ferdinand Magellan took to sail around the world.
You know your history.
It's the biggest treasure that's never been found.
5 billion, easy. I think you're here because you're your brother.
Well, you know my brother Sid?
Feeling the soundtrack.
If you find that gold, you find him too.
Who the hell is this? I'm a friend of Sully's. Sally doesn't have any friends. I should know him one of them.
you are a collector.
Well, I do.
Oh shit!
I'm Double. My family has been looking
Hey.
for this for a very long time. So much blood.
I'm pretty sure he's just threatened to kill me.
Don't touch your ear like that. You look like an idiot.
You have no idea who you partnered with. I've been dreaming
Oh, he got
about
the
this
outfit
stuff
on.
since I was a kid.
Yep.
My brother Sam left one final clue.
Come on, man.
That's insane.
It's Fast and
Yo,
Furious.
that reminds
Spider-Man
me
right
of the damn train scene in Uncharted 2.
That's crazy.
That looked pretty dope.
Oh my God.
Shouldn't you come out to play with our big boys, Ian, because you're about to get a proper Scottish welcome.
What he said?
Oh, crap.
Oh, shit.
Sheesh.
Exclusively.
All
Hit out
that
of
just
a
to get hit back out.
Hit out of a plane by a car.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the game. I'm like, what the
Legacy
hell?
of Thieves collection. Yeah.
Oh, it's supposed to drop with the movie? Is it supposed to drop with the movie? Is that what they were showing right there? Like,
I have no idea. Never
mind. I guess that's marketing for you.
Lot to unpack there. Knowing the history of, and by the way, that was a scene straight from Uncharted 3.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
Which was a brilliant scene.
But if it's a prequel, why would you put that in there?
Because they just
a lot to unpack, gentlemen.
It seems like it's going to be another Mortal Kombat thing where things are not.
Yep. Oh, look who just
Copy
joined.
and paste.
We see you down there. We'll get to you in a second.
Oh, somebody's here?
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to bring her into this conversation?
Absolutely.
Did she see it?
We'll find out right now.
All right. Well, we have a
she could
got a
fill in
special
for me.
We have a
because
special guest
I didn't
today.
do too much.
We haven't
I'm
done
not
one of
good at
these.
this.
We haven't done one of these in a while. Let's go ahead and welcome one of our fellow level 50 bullshitters. Oh my God! Of course, my phone would go off at this moment. Jesus!
But we need the music. The music was good.
Let's bring in Rashi. Let's go.
Yo, what's up?
Hey,
Hi.
welcome back.
Been a minute.
What's going on?
Yeah, it has been. Good. How are you
Ooh,
guys?
Good, man. How are
Oh,
you?
I like the jacket. Hey, basketball.
Oh,
That
yeah,
jacket's
Master
dope.
Man.
That's what I'm talking about.
That jacket's dope.
Yeah.
It is.
Did you watch the Uncharted trailer?
Yeah, I did.
Sweet.
Oh,
we literally
yeah,
just
dude.
finished
Oh,
watching it. Uh
She started right
Uh-oh.
there.
No.
oh.
No.
I mean, it looked like they got the right tone. I can't get behind Tom he just perpetually looks like 13. It just weirds me out.
And that's
I'm
what
sorry.
we were talking about before we watched it.
Since
But-
it started, the voice got me.
Yeah.
It was the voice. I
But
was
everyone's
Yeah.
saying it's supposed to be a prequel.
It's a prequel.
His younger age of him before he even becomes the Nathan
Voice.
Drake we know him
Yeah.
to be. So hearing that, it's like, okay, I
Yeah,
guess
but they're
maybe,
probably gonna
but
keep
still
him
at the
as
same
he gets
time.
older, right?
Well, maybe he'll hit puberty by the third movie.
He's like 26 or something.
He's like 20.
this-
He's 25.
Hey, we're
Oh,
all,
this
we're
is
all
good
making
as
fun that
good.
he's young. I can't say
Hey.
puberty. Jesus.
Hey, he's with my girl right now, so I can't. You know, he's with Zendaya, so I gotta give him his respect.
Expected him to start web slinging. Yeah,
Zendaya, man.
Yeah.
My dream girl, man. Ever since I seen her in that Bruno Mars music video, I've been wanting.
Oh, Zendaya is great. Yeah.
Bruno Mars video.
Yeah.
So, Steels, how do you feel about it?
I still feel. I don't know, man. Mark Wahlberg as Sully still, and then the movie itself. Those two, the actors aside, I don't know. I'm excited because I'm a massive Uncharted fan. I think it could have potential to at least be a successful video game movie. But still, I don't know. I don't know how I still feel about those Sully and I get it, it's a prequel, but I didn't learn those characters through a prequel. So
I have a weird feeling.
Yeah, plus they did that iconic like scene where he's falling out of the cargo plane. I don't remember if that was 2 or 3.
That was 3. I mean, that's what I said.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's later.
Why would they put the third one?
They gotta do something for the gamers. They gotta do some kind of homage to the gamers. It's like when you watch the Doom movie for the first time, and then at the end of the movie they do the first person view.
Wait, what do you
mean?
Gamers.
Oh yeah,
that was awful.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I remember that. Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
That was awful.
I feel like. Stills, were you finished or are you still going? My bad.
No, that's pretty much it. It's just for me, the actors don't fit the characters to my liking. I mean, I love Mark Wahlberg, and I haven't watched Tom Holland. I haven't watched those Spider-Mans yet, so I can't. I've only watched them in like the Avengers movies, and that's it. So, as far as saying I like him as an actor, I don't think I can. I mean, I enjoyed his Avengers, Spider-Man, but I'm a fan of Mark Wahlberg. I just don't think he can. In my eyes, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, it is a weird casting. Yeah.
I feel like more people who are not familiar with the Uncharted game is going to love this movie.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm getting from this trailer.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a good.
I feel like people are gonna like the movie who don't know jack about Uncharted, the video game.
I can see that.
That's what I'm getting the vibe. I feel like it's going to get good reviews and critics, but it's going to be from people who never played the Uncharted game.
Dan?
I like the vibe of the movie. I'm not big on actors. Honestly, I'm not really good at anyone that's not like a well-known actor or a black actor. So I know Mark Wahlberg and I know Tom Holland, but as far as the characters that they're playing, I don't know the characters that well because I only played the last one.
You played the last
right?
One, yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see. I like the vibe. I like the way it's going. So it looks like it's a good movie for someone, even if
I mean, it does seem like they have pretty good chemistry together on screen for the most part. It's still like for me, knowing, and I think this is what playing into what Trav is saying is knowing this cast and playing Uncharted as much as I have, like I don't know, it's like I'm hearing Sully's voice in my head right now,
right?
And I'm not picturing Mark Wahlberg at all.
Same
at all.
Yeah, once he's
So
I was thinking that dude from the Spider-Man movies, that plays Joe Jameson. I forget his name.
That's what I said. That's what I said before we watched the clip and you came in. I'm like, yo, it's that Jameson guy that runs the paper.
Yeah, like in my mind,
he's always with the cigar
like
and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Or maybe that would have been too. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's so crazy. He really did say that. He definitely said that.
Oh, that guy's a good actor too. It might be. More
he's smart ass. He's smart ass. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He's a smart aleck too, just like Sully. He's always cracking jokes, always got a quick line to come back with. That's who I need. Right. I don't care if this prequel or not. That's who I need.
That's who I need.
I'm
curious to see what Lexx got to say.
Wait, Rashi?
Oh,
yeah.
Rashi, yeah, right.
Go ahead. Any final thoughts on the trailer? You kind of started and
I did like the tone of it. I felt like the action and they definitely captured the essence of it. So maybe that'll just get me beyond that casting thing. Yeah, but I mean, I'm open-minded to seeing it, but I'm not 100% sold on who they casted for the roles. But if the writing's good and the action's good, It might work out. It might be watchable. I don't know.
Okay.
Might be a Netflix.
I'm coming at it with an open mind, though. I'm willing to watch
That's
it.
good. Yeah. At the end of the day, we still got to see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, me personally, I thought that trailer was awful.
Ooh.
I thought that trailer was all over the place. It was awful. Like I've always said, the purpose of a trailer is to hype you up for the movie.
I did notice they showed that one scene twice.
Didn't do anything
of him like stepping up on that rock out the water, staring at the boat.
Yeah, that was a weird edit.
They showed that scene twice at different parts of that thing. That kind of threw me off a little bit.
This looks more like Kingsman prequel than Uncharted. I got a Kingsman vibe.
Yeah,
I got a Kingsman vibe off this, and that's not what I want. The movie might be fantastic. The movie might be the greatest video game movie ever made. It might be, but right now at this moment, I hated that trailer. It was awful. I didn't understand what was going on. It was all over the place. The only thing I liked was the music. Everybody's still following the trend of pre-trailer before trailer. I hate that. That's already an X.
Well, I mean, go ahead, keep going.
And secondly, they're using the old school music remixed. Now, here's the thing. I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. This was bad for me.
How do you feel about did you see the Cowboy Bebop trailer?
Yes.
I felt that way about the Cowboy Bebop trailer.
We can get into that later. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It just felt off. Tom Holland doesn't feel right now.
Yeah.
Right now, he didn't feel right. With Mark Wahlberg, I believe he'll be fine. But he's not the main character.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
The main character is Tom Holland, and I just can't unsee what I've seen. It's tough. Like I said, it's hard for him. He's trying to do other things, and it's hard. He's playing these iconic characters, Spider-Man, Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
But the one thing I will say, steals to what you mentioned last time is, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you see things, these movies, guys, you have to understand, like comic book movies are not for comic book fans. No. Video game movies are not for video game people. This is for the average moviegoer to get their butts into the seats. Okay, because
they know they're going to get us just by the title.
Exactly. They'll get us. One way or another, we're hardcore.
With criticism.
On one hand, on the other hand, we're going to be the hardest people to please. Nothing is ever going to be right.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's tough, and that's just the way it is. But these movies are not for us. For people that love the Uncharted series,
good, though.
once you get that out of your, this is the 18th try. You're gonna get one. You're gonna get one. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Yeah. You know, so it's like these are not for us. And the sooner,
what's up, bro?
The sooner we understand that, the sooner we can kind of pull back, temper our expectations, and just set everything really low, guys, as low as you can. Just look at it as an adventure movie. Yeah, just an adventure movie. You go in like that, and then you'll start to see.
Don't expect Avatar. Got you.
Don't go in there expecting.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a copyright strike because I'm singing this fucking song.
Probably.
Don't expect that. Yeah, as picky as they fucking are.
They've been serving us up with them.
I know, bro. They've been fucking giving us the sauce. The email, the sauce.
Yeah,
those emails.
Yeah.
This is. It's no big deal. But you got a copyright strike.
Yeah.
We're just letting you know you fucked up.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, this ain't gonna go against you. This ain't a strike against you.
However, a strike against you.
You don't get shit for this.
50 fucking emails saying, "Hey." But anyways, yeah, exactly. So yeah, the sooner we realize it's not for us, the better. That's how I went into Mortal Kombat.
Same.
I went into Mortal Kombat when we watched it at Steele's house. I said, I'm just gonna watch a martial arts movie with people with powers, supernatural, and I had a blast. Then I pulled back and I was like, okay. You know, it's a Mortal Kombat movie. It worked, and some to me in the essence of Mortal Kombat, it worked. I think about how silly Mortal Kombat was to somebody who doesn't know Mortal Kombat.
Right.
Try introducing them to the Mortal Kombat lore.
Right.
Oh, hard. That's gonna look at you like, well,
Who is Scorpion?
I mean, the
Who is
lore don't
Sub-Zero?
even make sense.
Why are they
It's
beefing?
them. So
None of that shit. I mean, we're in it. So for us, it's like, oh my god, Liu Kang, Kung Lao. People are like, who the hell are these people?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
If they make a whole Spencer,
Exactly.
if Sony makes a whole CGI movie, they might as well just make another game. They just might as well just make another game.
Oh god, I love this. I love this. That's to keep them in.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see. On Twitter is not liking it. I'm looking at it right now.
Ooh.
Hoping for the best, but this
Twitter is
Nathan
a
Drake
hard
doesn't feel
critic.
right.
Yeah, they're a hard audience.
Yeah,
Kind of how I'm
Twitter
feeling.
is
Nothing against the
hard.
actor, but something does feel a little off.
Exactly, and that's how I felt.
I'm bothered that Sully didn't have his mustache. See, now you start to get into those nitpicky things. You can't. You gotta let that go.
That wasn't bad.
No, let that go.
I did that with Mortal Kombat. So
Did you guys see the fan film with Jesus
Nathan
Christ?
Fillion?
Yes.
Yes, 3 years ago. Yeah, that was great.
That was great.
Yeah,
But the guy's older. The guy's older.
Like the Mortal Kombat fan made one.
Yeah,
that was.
But they want to do again. Those are made by gamers for gamers, so they know what buttons to push. Like when they get to the guy, looks exactly like Nate.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. So you guys ready for the next topic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to Hashimoto?
Bring it in.
All right. So I've been curious about the Switch, the new Switch OLED, the Switch 1.5 or 2.0.
1.5.
1.5.
The 1.5.
There she is.
There she
She's
is.
got the color. Ooh.
It's nice. Yeah, I kept the same color. I mean, I blacked out my PlayStation. I'm not trying to have white controllers.
Right.
Yeah, that is odd.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty.
So I have some questions. I kind of want to. These are the first few questions that, and I'm bear in mind I'm trying to come with a perspective of someone who doesn't own a Switch and someone who owns a Switch. So I'm kind of trying to give an all around general discussion. So do you see any noticeable physical differences with the OLED model and the previous model? Do you see anything?
Yeah, so I'll say the first thing that came up to me is the new one is a little heavier, and that's because I guess the frame of the screen is now like an aluminum, so it feels a little bit more premium. It feels a little heftier in the hand. It has a little bit more weight to it, so that may or may not, if you're playing long periods of time, that may come into play. I haven't had any hand cramping issues with that yet, but I also have very small hands, so
it feels
it's
more
not
like a
little bit.
PSP than a Game Boy SP.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
PSP,
Yeah.
You can knock someone out with that shit.
Those buttons.
This shit hurt.
The Joy-Cons feel the same, but everything else in terms of the actual screen itself, it's a little bit more premium. The speaker is a lot better on there.
Okay.
I will say too, the battery life on this is much better for me. I had it. My old Switch. I had a launch version Switch, and it would probably like a couple of 3 hours. I'd be having to plug it in. So this one, I got Bluetooth. I got the screen up. I got my internet with my Nintendo Online going. It's like 3 or 4 hours. It's like at like 50, 60. So at least double what it was.
Wow.
And that like weird air gap around the screen. The screen, I was always afraid of it just being scratched up, so I'd have like a glass protector and like it was in this like really bulky case or whatever. This one feels a little sturdier, and just not having that extra bezel, it's way visually appealing, way much better, I think. So those would probably be the biggest physical differences I noticed that I think made it a lot better.
So far, so good. So far, so good. So next question. If you already have a Switch, is this worth it? Is it a must-have?
I will say it really is going to come down to how you game with it. If you're a docker, I'd say no. You're not going to notice the premium feel of the screen, or you're not going to be looking at it. You don't, already have scratches up on your screen or around the frame. You're probably fine. If you do a lot of gaming, which I primarily bought the Switch as a handheld. I love handhelds. I buy every single handheld that comes out. That's why I'm even getting the Steam Deck. I'm obsessed with handhelds. I have my old original 3DS Zelda limited editions, like wrapped in all this protector wrap. I'm really into handhelds. So if you're a person that I think games a lot on mobile, then I would say yes. I do think it's worth it. I think the battery life alone is worth it. And I will say that having that vivid mode too, which I know you're probably going to ask me at some point, I think is really cool. It really makes some of the games pop. So I'd say I think it's worth it. The small differences in it, as somebody who likes, visual updates, graphical updates, things like that, I think having that saturation color kind of poppy thing is it's nice. So
visual showcase.
Visual showcase.
Well, they're not putting the 4K games on or anything, but
they got ray tracing on there.
Yeah, I think it's worth it only if you're someone who has I don't know what the later versions of the Switch were in terms of their battery life, but I think the battery life and the alone is way worth it. And I think just having that extra little pop with the colors of this on the screen also, for me, make it worth it if you're somebody that's looking at the screen constantly for long periods of time. So if you like to play it on your TV, don't bother.
So then Lexx shouldn't buy it.
No,
he's always docked.
No, I'm always on the TV. I'm always on the TV.
Yeah,
you're
docked. You're docked.
That's crazy.
You're always docked.
Anyways, did you notice any? A big question that I have: do you notice any performance differences in docked or portable mode? Because I know that's one of the things that they said, but sometimes they sneak little things in there.
Yeah, I did dock it and look at it. Not that I could tell. It looked pretty normal, and that the screen thing I don't think applies to that anyway. It's going to be whatever your output is on your television. Right, so exactly. Yeah, it's not. There's no difference. That's what I'm saying. As a docker, I think it's not going to be anything that's going to be worth it for those people.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you feel comfortable with the price point?
So for me, I traded my old one in, and that was a hassle because transferring certain games wouldn't transfer. I don't know. They had like a Sony thing going on where they were making it complicated. So like some of the stuff would transfer over. Most of my games transferred over. The Pokemon games wouldn't. I had to
do bread and butter.
Yeah, I had to do this weird thing where I had to like transfer user data instead of transferring my save data. And then on top of that, Animal Crossing had an entirely different app that you had to like download, upload your save to it, and then download that app to the new OLED, and then download the thing. It was nuts. And a lot of people I saw on Twitter didn't know about it. And they
lost all their stuff.
They lost all their Animal Crossing stuff. Yeah.
And that game,
they put their heart and soul into.
Yes, that's what I'm about to say. Especially last year with the situation.
So
that game
I looked it up and tested it before I'm like popped open my Animal Crossing. Like, wait, why is this new? So like I had to search for it, and I don't remember. Some gaming mag had a breakdown of how to do it, but I guess people were looking on how to do it. I think Nintendo officially put something out now, but yeah, that was a bit of a hassle. So they didn't make the transfer easy at all.
Animal Crossing.
They had so much time between announcements.
So when I traded mine in, GameStop was doing it for like $275. So I ended up paying like only $75 towards it, which was way worth it, I think.
And they gave you that much for your old Switch?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know how long that deal is going, but
Switch got value, boy.
I mean,
when I traded on my PS4 Pro, I only got like $230 or something like that. I got less on my PS4 Pro than the Switch.
I mean,
the Switch loses value because it never goes on sale.
Right.
And they sell out. They still kind of sell out.
They still kind of sell out. Yeah. They still kind of.
They're still popping.
They're still a hot item.
Yeah.
I'm low key in the market.
If you're not trading in anything though, I would say again, if you're a mobile handheld person, then I think it would be worth it.
How much is it again?
It's $350.
$350.
So you're really paying like $50 extra for a better screen and longer batteries. I think that's a fair price point.
Right, especially if you're into the mobile thing. That sounds like a good deal.
No.
Yeah.
How much you get a good 50-inch TV?
I mean,
it's true. I mean,
again,
I'm talking shit.
That's way off. So do you have any games right now that you're playing that's really kind of showing that OLED?
So I when I got it, I tested all the games just to see what the difference was. I would say that if you're playing games that already look bright and cartoony, putting it on that like vivid extra color mode is not good. It just makes everything look very orangey, reddishy. It throws the colors off. So like I noticed Animal Crossing, it wasn't good. Some Mario games on there that wasn't good. Anything that was anime based was great for some reason. I don't know if the shading or how they do anime, it just looks good. Like I have Dragon Ball Z Fighter in there, and it looked really good. Like the colors popped. Hades looked amazing. Any games with like primary colors like reds, blacks, oranges, it looked amazing with that. Metroid had same colors, similar colors, lots of reds, blacks on there.
Yep, I saw that.
And then I would say probably the Zelda games actually look pretty good with the new Vivid mode on there too. So it really depends. But anything that's already brightly colored and kind of pastel-y, I'd say you probably don't want to put that mode on. Looks a little weird.
No Smash Bros.
No Fortnite?
Yeah, I don't have Smash Bros. I am a person that likes fighting games, but I'm terrible at it. So that seems to be like a very big online community I can't be a part of.
Very toxic online community.
Yeah. My brother used to
YouTube.
be very good at that on like N64, and I remembered he was like one time playing a friend, and he was doing one hand.
Oh wow!
Like just to be a jerk,
disrespectful.
and he was like
eating
Oreo cookies and just sitting there, and I was like,
I just get up and walk away.
Yo, every time I bring that up, he gets mad, but I'm like, that was disrespectful.
That's pure domination right there.
He hasn't played though. I don't think he's that good anymore with the newer ones, but N64 one was not.
Well, you know, people are waiting in the wings for him.
Probably.
People who are disrespectful in fighting games, man, they just
I beat him one time on a fluke, and I was like, I'm good.
Walk away.
I don't know nothing about that.
Exactly.
I don't know nothing about 64 hit ultra combos on the last button, walking off the arcade.
He plays Tekken, man. He probably killed someone. They didn't even get to stand back up.
Tekken and I was talking more about Killer Instincts when we went to Player One.
Oh, I know nothing.
We were Player One, and I hit Trav with that 64 hit Orchid combo. And once you put the button in, it does it itself. So I just turned around and walked away while she was still doing her ship.
That was a tournament that would have been
in tournament that would have been
that would have been crazy. That would have gone viral.
Yeah, but then we went to Mortal Kombat, and right as I was putting in. And I whooped his ass with Cyrax, and right as I was putting in that combo, he went, "Nah, you ain't getting me with this." He like touched my buttons and moved my hand, and I'm like, "Really?"
I used to do the same shit.
He's like, "You ain't getting no fatality on me." Nah.
I'm just gonna fall down.
That's a good move.
I'm like,
that is a good move. That's a good counter, Trav.
Yeah, that's
good
a fair move.
Wow.
I just seen it in his eyes. I was like, nope, not happening.
Wow, yeah. Beat you and then kill you. So I have one more for you. So because this is something that we've talked about, and I'm very curious about. You think this is a win for the next Switch model, or is this one of those things that kind of everybody has to chill with their expectations, or kind of like just kind of take what you can get?
I think it's a step in the right direction, but I don't know. Everything with Nintendo with their stuff has been very incremental and very slow. So I don't know if there's anything that's going to be like big come the next gen, because it's just, to them, they're able to sell what they can just doing what they do.
If it ain't
it
broke,
works for them, and
it works for them.
It's inexpensive for
their consoles are getting smaller too.
Yeah, it's inexpensive for them, and they make a ton of money.
And our profit is this.
Yes,
where it's the opposite for Sony and Xbox.
Yeah. So I don't foresee. I think this is just going to be a slow and chill thing. I don't think they're going to do anything that's going to be insane or try to like beat the next PSP or anything in the next gen. I don't see that for Nintendo with the way they're going, unfortunately. But maybe they don't need to, because honestly, I'm playing games like, if they're making more games like Metroid and stuff like that, I think that people probably Hades,
on there, so I'm on there.
Yeah, I gotta get on that.
Yeah, you gotta get that.
Then I think it'll work for them, and I don't think it matters, because I think they have the audience they have, and they like what they like, and they're not looking for 4K consoles. Yeah. You don't really need Mario in 4K, I guess, to be fair, but it'd be nice.
Yeah,
it would be nice.
Yeah,
60
frames at least. Yeah, which Metroid is, I think.
Yeah, it is. I saw that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Okay, cool. That's good. I think I'm good.
Virtual boy.
This
That's what I think.
Boy.
Yeah, this is kind of like what I wanted to know about the Switch, because I have a Switch. I use it. It's more of a family console. I play with my son. I play with my wife. We play Streets of Rage 4. That's his game right now.
Oh, nice.
I love that game. It's fantastic. It's 3 players, couch, old school. Just get in there and just start, mashing buttons. But yeah, I kind of want to know, because when they first announced it, you guys remember? I mean, when the rumors came out, everybody was like 4K Switch and Switch Pro and all this stuff. So I wanted to talk to somebody that actually purchased it and it seems like you're happy and it fits. It seems like it fits what you are doing. And one of the questions I asked is, who is the Switch OLED for? OLED 4, and you answered my question. It's for people who really enjoy portable gaming. You get a brighter screen, you get more colors, you get a longer battery life, which is like super important. So I think they found, now that I know it, that's great. They found their because I was wondering, they found their market, they found their crowd,
one, which I'm in the market.
And hey,
that's probably the one I'd go for
for
only $50.
Yeah,
they did look out for the people who docked it, because they added the Ethernet port to it.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
which actually doesn't work all that well. I'm here to tell y'all.
It
doesn't work all that well. It doesn't work all that well.
I mean, when you think about Nintendo at this point, that's not the online service is not something.
Yeah,
it's getting better. They're definitely understanding what they're doing, and I think it's going to work long term. They're building that, but I think as far as an Ethernet port,
I don't think it was ever a focus for them. They kind of just threw it in there, like, all right, we'll put online gaming in there.
Well, I mean, how are they going to update their games? Yeah, I mean, that's just something that.
I mean, you guys are about to pay $50 a year, so I mean,
$50 a year for what?
I thought it was 30.
If you want the N64,
if you want the Nintendo 64,
yeah.
I mean, once I beat Zelda, I'm done.
I mean, I'll do it.
Who doesn't want the N64?
I'm thinking about it.
I'm going to do it because
I want N64.
Yeah, if I play, if I'll probably pay for that and not pay for PlayStation Plus. That's just me, because I don't really play online that much. I don't really play online that much.
That's right.
So it's not. I don't need it.
Honestly, you don't collect the free games and all that.
I just want to play.
I mean, I do,
but then how are you going to play Back 4 Blood?
That's the only thing that's keeping me around. I'm paying
Back 4 Blood.
I'm paying Back 4 Blood. I'm paying to pay Back 4 Blood when I can play it on my
PC.
Song,
man.
Yeah, because solo mode basically don't exist in that game.
Solo mode is garbage.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, you mean where you get no anything?
No.
Yeah, everything's disabled.
It's a beta
ridiculous.
Mode. Super beta.
It's a demo.
It's a demo.
Well, Nintendo's doing that thing now where they're doing like the cloud-based games, so they're gonna have to have it Ethernet and internet, and
you gotta pay. If I'm paying $50, listen. If I'm paying $50, the Nintendo 64 and all that, but for people that really want to do that online stuff, they better throw them a bone, because what they got right now, the infrastructure is ass. I don't know what they're doing right now with that, and that's that. You're already getting premium if you're asking me to pay $50. You're in the premium. That $5, $3, you can get away with shit.
Right.
Absolutely. Even the $9.99.
50, even the $9.99, but $50, you got to bring it.
Yeah.
We're about to implement a $50 PSNB as bullshitters tier.
Whoa, really?
$50.
Okay.
What do you get out of that?
That's exactly what people want to know. Steels will chauffeur you to your next.
Right? It better be some premium stuff coming with that.
You can drag race Steels.
I'll take you for a ride.
Steels will spin the block with you.
That's it. Yeah, we just spin the block.
Then we'll take you to a specific restaurant that his brother might or might have not been at. But he was there, or maybe he wasn't. But you get the experience of being around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming on.
No problem.
And letting us know.
Giving us a rundown on the new hardware,
The new hardware.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, I don't even know too if it's even worth it for Nintendo after the Steam Deck drops to even focus on having a high resolution screen.
More excited. I'm excited for them to come back on the show to show us off the Steam Deck.
Yeah, the Steam Deck is getting kind of scary. The things that are coming out, it's getting kind of scary, guys. That system is like nasty in a good way.
Oh, yeah.
Like in a really good way.
Like once Rashi tells me I can play like OG PS2 and Xbox OG games on there, it's over.
It's basic. It's a portable.
It'll be doable.
It'll be doable.
I'm gonna be selling my soul for that.
Believe me, it'll be doable.
Yeah.
They know where their market's going to be at. They know what what you just said is what like 85% of the people are going to start doing right off the bat.
Yeah, that dark web about to pop off.
I'm playing WWE No Mercy.
Same day. Right No Mercy. Ooh,
you're gonna see Last of Us 2 on that shit.
On the Switch.
Here comes the pain. Come on, man. With Brock Lesnar.
Def Jam.
God, it's over.
Vendetta and Fight for New York.
Fight for New York. It's over.
All right, so we got
Metal Gear. Oh,
Underground 2. You first be Underground 2.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We got one more little topic I want to.
All right, let's go ahead and get to the next topic.
Cover really quick.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I think it's important. First, let me put the question out there. God of War on PC.
Oh shit.
How do you guys feel about that? Nice. How do you guys feel about that?
We talked about
one
this
for PC, baby.
We talked about this when it was Horizon Zero Dawn, and then what was the other one that went? Was it no, it wasn't Uncharted. What was the other one?
The other zombie game, the one with the motorcycles.
Days Gone.
Days Gone.
Yeah.
And I think most of us at least said, "Hey, there's been multiple years from it coming out." Mm-hmm. So I mean, what do you do?
Smart move.
They're trying to make money off of old shit. Isn't that what we just said Nintendo's doing?
Hey, they tested the waters with Horizon and Days Gone. Once they saw all those sales, because the sales, went through the roof.
Wrong one.
You know, they went through the roof when those games dropped.
Bloodborne for PC
and all that. So this is gonna break.
That's
more
what people
records.
are waiting for.
Sony trying to get that extra cheese. They trying to get the extra bread on top.
Yeah, Jim Ryan has made it. If you listen to his interviews lately, he's done a lot of interviews. I commend that because there was at one point Sony was a little too quiet.
Oh yeah, for sure. Last year.
Yeah. about their plans, and he was very adamant. He's like PSVR 2. Mm-hmm. Okay. AAA, we're investing hard in AAA big budget games. You know, and we're expanding our games on other platforms. You know, and one more thing, Game Pass rival. That's what he keeps mentioning. He's still on that.
Okay. I think that's a big move. Yeah.
So it shouldn't be any surprise that they're bringing these first party games on PC, man. I mean, that's the biggest platform on the planet.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like I said before.
They low key tricking the PC guys, because this was gonna happen. They're gonna play the God of War. Then they're gonna see Ragnarok come out next year.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah,
they're gonna kill themselves to get a PS5 just to play the sequel.
Same thing. That's what they did with Horizon.
Yes.
Same thing with Horizon.
And if you look at the charts, it pretty much 99% of the time, every single time a PlayStation exclusive has released on Steam, it hits the charts at the top.
Yeah, every single one.
People want that.
Even Days Gone. Days Gone didn't do that good when it dropped on PlayStation.
I haven't even played it.
Yeah. That's a great game.
It's good.
But I think it came out in a weird time. I think it came out like after Destiny or something weird. Like it just came out in a weird time.
Yeah. I think this is just another example of good business. I mean, it's just good business. There's no other way to say it. I mean, I 100% would. These are great games. Now you're gonna. I don't understand why people are upset that this is happening.
Well, Xbox started the trend first.
Yeah.
And then Sony guys killed Xbox for doing it. So now that Sony's doing it, now it's kind of like, oh, I guess we got to give them shit too now.
No, but it's actually real. Like Sony fanboys are like seriously pissed.
They're mad. Yeah.
Because they were shitting on Xbox cold-heartedly. So now they got to be like, well, we can't be two-faced about
They
it.
were kind of like, oh, well, your games are on PC anyway.
Right.
Ha, ha, ha. Like, they were kind of like that.
Right. Yeah. No, I saw all of that.
Now they're eating crow.
Right.
Exactly. Hey, I've seen the comments. I can't believe you, Sony. You betrayed me. I'm gonna go. I'm never gonna buy your platform. Listen, whoever's talking like that, go to GameStop right now. Trade in your PS5 or send it to somebody that wants to just play games. Okay, stop. Because you know what they do? They're like this. I hate you, Sony. I betrayed you. This is what they do. You betrayed me. I can't stand you. I hate you. Beep.
All right.
And they go ahead and start playing their game. They just sit there and play their game.
Just play their game. And then when they hear a beep, reply, check the message.
Yeah, that's all they're doing. So stop posturing, stop fronting like this is like you're gonna boycott Sony. I hear a lot. I'm gonna boycott Sony. Go ahead. Hey, I know a lot of people want PS5. If you want to boycott your PS5 and you don't want to play it anymore, send us an email. Send us an email. We have plenty of people that need PS5.
Right.
They just want to play games, folks. They just want to play games. Okay.
Hey, listen. I'm one of those fanboys that talk shit about it like that. And I don't see an issue with it as long as it's years in the making.
And it is
years in the making. I mean, how long has God of War been out?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You know, how long has Horizon Zero Dawn been out?
Yeah, that's good. That's the only way they're going to get it.
So you're going to sell that to the PC. You're going to make money on it, which in turn is going to help them make more games.
Yes.
Right.
You know?
Last of Us Director's Cut drops on PC with uncapped frames.
I mean, it's gonna be bonkers. Imagine Uncharted on PC.
What does it say on the PS5 box? 1440K.
I mean, it says 8K or some shit like that. Yeah, okay.
I said that thing to
Lex.
It's an
8K, Lex.
No, they're really saying 8K. It's 8K. Man, that's what they're saying. They're not saying 8K. They're saying 8. Okay. 8.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a Minecraft-looking game that actually produces 8K.
Yeah, there is. It destroys your PC. That thing is demanding as hell. Jesus Christ. Minecraft with ray tracing.
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It looks beautiful.
I'm sure it does.
Blurry at the same time. It looks beautiful and ugly at this. I've never seen a game look beautiful and ugly simultaneously like Minecraft.
And the machine's probably burning hot when you turn it off.
Yeah, in the long run, it keeps the game alive. The community keeps it alive.
When they start modding God of War, that's gonna look crazy.
Brand new people, brand new people get introduced to the franchise, and that's a good thing. I want more people that don't have these consoles to play these awesome games, man, because they're experiences that you can't get anywhere else at this point until now, years later. And I think it's a good plan. I don't have a problem with it. Like Steele said, it's as long as it's a couple of years later, and that's the plan because they want to milk all that money they want on their consoles.
And I've said this before. Go ahead.
Well, no, go ahead.
No, I was going to say these consoles are getting closer to PCs.
Oh yeah,
in the sense of that these games are easy to be ported for the PC.
Yeah,
in that sense.
Absolutely.
So it's like a no-brainer that we were going to get to this point in the road sooner or later.
Eventually, PC's just going to take over.
I mean,
I think eventually it's just going to take over.
You mean there's just going to be no consoles?
No.
Going to be on PC?
More people are just going to go to PC because you can get both consoles in it.
I mean, all the younger people that I know.
I mean, honestly,
kids, I'm talking about all the younger kids I know. Personally,
same here.
My nephews,
same here.
They are like, I want a PC. I want a PC. Yep. I got a PC. They buying PC monitors to play their systems. And when I was a kid, I never even thought about getting a PC monitor to play on my PlayStation 3 or my Xbox 360. I never thought of that. But they're thinking, I need to have a gaming monitor for my frames. And then when I build my PC, then I'll already be there already.
Yep.
That's how they're thinking already.
And that's smart because they're looking at it with all these services coming out. They're looking at it from a perspective of I mean,
us being the older people.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're gonna feel this one because what Trav just said about all these youngins wanting the PC and all these crazy technological gaming devices and all this shit and having all these smartphones. Do you remember firing up NES or even Atari, turning on the TV and waiting 10 minutes for that bitch to warm up?
Yeah,
just before you can even start playing video games. Do you remember that shit?
Yep, I used
warm up.
Yeah. You would have to turn the TV on, and it would take time for the tube to heat up to project the image.
Yeah,
you could see it. Yeah, you remember Back to the Future when he went Back to the Future? They were watching on that old TV.
That's why when the TV
I lived that.
Me too. That's why when the TV was turned off, it was like a life decision.
Yeah,
it was like, okay, I'm gonna turn this off. It's not like now it's like, I'm gonna turn it back on. I'm just gonna turn it back on. No. Once it's off,
you
got to start all over.
Yeah. It's already cooled down, so you gotta.
Once that shit is off, it's off.
So
you gotta turn on the TV, make a sandwich, get your
Saturday
drink.
morning cartoons. Before you even brushed your teeth or started making breakfast, you turned the TV on.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, that's why I remember every single household.
Wow.
Think back when you were kids, guys. Every
And now
single
these kids are wanting fucking monitors
household,
with PCs.
when you were there, the TV was always on.
Always.
If it was in the background really low,
Oh yeah,
always on. Why? Because nobody wanted to bother with that fucking warming up shit or finding this or getting the right channel or the bunny rabbit ears and all that shit.
Antennas.
I thought the whole, when I got a Super Nintendo, you had that little cable. You had to hook
that needs to be a shirt.
And make sure
you want the cable piece?
That needs to be a shirt.
You have to twist it instead of the color things.
Yeah,
or you know
how
Jersey Shore when they go, son, she's too young for you, bro.
Yeah,
that's what that is. If she's never blown in your cut, no, never mind. That's gonna go left real quick.
Whoa.
Never mind. Back to the show. I heard it real quick while I was saying it.
Yeah, you were thinking it.
Yeah,
Trav would have said it.
I know. Never mind.
But yeah, that's pretty much what we got. Anybody else got anything? Chat. Anybody else? Anybody put
Attack on
anything
Titan
else
final
on the,
season part 2.
Hey, I've been noticing a lot of
that's it.
On a daily basis. St. Rose been dropping little different gameplay mechanic trailers dropping. Like they just dropped one for the Criminal Enterprise. They dropped one yesterday for the wingsuit. They dropped another one for the vehicle driving. I'm like, damn, they really trying to push this. They really pushing Saints Row, man.
Trav,
what they doing?
I want to give a shout out to that trailer I showed you, man. I gotta. Come on, man.
I'm downloading the free trial of There's a free trial of Riders Republic. I didn't even know that.
PC.
I was trash on Riders Republic during the beta, so I'm kind of scared of that.
Is it hard?
I didn't touch it.
I mean, I wasn't good. I just wasn't good. I crashed a lot.
We don't really know what that means.
I fell off the mountain.
I don't really know what that means. Still.
So normal gaming then?
Yeah, right. Is that like? So it's easy.
so that's just Trav's normal gaming then.
It was hard, so it was bad.
Yeah. I was bad. No, I was bad, so it was hard.
So it sucks.
Yeah.
So it sucks.
Yeah.
The game sucks, man. I died in the first level.
I'm happy that Hot Wheels.
We'll never see Demon Souls at that rate then.
Nah, never.
No, I watched him play Hot Wheels. He was getting
He's probably nice at that.
He was getting
It's game of the year now.
I learned some cold shortcuts. Hey, just wait, man.
Hot Wheels game of the year because Trav is good at it.
Let's put the trial is available till 27th.
I didn't even know the game was out.
It's not out.
It's a trial.
It's a trial.
Oh, okay.
At least it's not a time trial.
I'm gonna hang up when we shut this down. I'm gonna go look at that real quick.
Yeah, same.
I'll download it. I'll play that shit tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, Lex,
all right.
You got too much stuff going on.
Anything you got for us, Rashi?
I know.
Before we let you go?
No, that was it.
Hey, we can't wait for. Do you know when the Steam Deck's coming out again?
Well, I got in on the second wave, so I think I'm getting it Q1 next year. Yeah, I think the first wave is the end. I don't know. The first wave I think is December, which is coming very soon, and then I think the next wave is either January, February. I'm somewhere in there. Or spring.
And they're all sold out at this point, right?
No, they're still waves. I think they're now in I think they're now either in Q2 of next year or Q3 of next year. Because I saw them advertising it, and they still have. They were still taking reservations.
Once it's out in the field, and I start going in the dark web, and they start telling me things I want to hear, that's when I'll be. In the cart.
Yeah. So I just have the $5.
Especially because I can dock it, because I'm gonna be a docker. I'm a dock guy, so I'll be like Lexx.
Oh, it's no OLED for you.
I do got something. If anybody didn't know, and you're still looking for a PS5, if you're a pro member, they did a stealth drop 2 days ago. I missed it. So if you're a pro member for GameStop, check your email because they're giving you a head start.
On getting it, and it's much easier to get it that way.
Takes
too,
you,
from what I
if you get the email, you click on it, it literally takes you right to it. Right to it. So if you're a pro member, or if your membership ran out, get it back because it's worth it.
There's usually bundles too. The bundles are getting better. Yeah, I saw they had Far Cry and something else.
Hey, they say Walmart been hoarding all their systems for the holiday season. So remember that Jingle Bells?
Just doing that Jingle Bells movie. Pro members.
Arnold, they're fighting over the last doll.
They gonna have those things on the. They gonna have 5 of them in every Walmart.
No, there's about to be an octagon. There's gonna be a battle octagon around the P5s.
Fam, I would not even try to get a PS5 in public. There's no way I'm making it back to the car.
Yeah.
I mean, back to my car. There's no way.
I mean, I don't know.
I was nervous a few times when I was picking up for people. I was like walking.
I mean,
I would just have them come out. Like if the place had curbside, I'd be like, you have to bring it out. I'm not.
Yeah, at this point, it's still dangerous.
Yeah.
When I went
Christmas as it gets closer, yeah.
When I went to UPS to drop off the PS5,
for the giveaway.
For the giveaway,
yeah.
There was like 1 or 2 people in the line behind me, and I was talking to a lady, and she was asking questions, and she's like, "So what is this?" And I explained to her, and I could feel everyone like, "Did you just say there's a PS5
Remember my
in that box?"
story?
In this room right
There was
now.
2 guys. There was 2 guys behind steels. I think we could take them.
Hey, Jen, you remember my PS5 story on the Patreon page?
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting a PS5? Five. People dropping food and shit. In the cars. Five. Fucking coming to the store after me and shit.
Oh my god!
It's like, yo, shut up.
Yeah, just let everyone know what I got.
It's like when you're in line, man, and you mess up on your card and
it's declined, sir.
It's declined. It's like, sir, it's declined. What? It's declined. What? It's declined. Declined. Everybody's like, bro, this guy, bro. Get your shit together. Get your money together, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God.
It's just embarrassing, man.
You ever put like the wrong pin in? Like I'm
that's
always
the
like
worst.
putting the wrong pin in, and I'm like, fuck. And then
they look at you like,
and then they look at me like, did you steal this card?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Sir, do you need some help? 9-1. They're just waiting.
Wow.
Are you okay? Is everything all right?
Help security to check out.
I hate when I give my girl my card, and I'll tell her the pin, and then she'll call me like, "What's the pin?" And I know there's like a line behind her.
Yeah.
What's the pin?
Record.
You said
pin?
4?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Put on speakerphone. So everyone can hear it.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God. But with that being said, man, been a good show. Been a good Thursday night.
Yep. Thank you all for joining us.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yes,
Rashi.
Yeah,
Thank you, Rashmi, for coming
thank
in
you.
here.
Thank you.
Almost convincing me to upgrade.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
I mean,
Steals on the
it's
block.
great, but
Hey,
I
I
don't know.
might be at OLED.
Yeah.
Why not, dude? You're good.
Bayonetta 2.
If I played more portable mode, I definitely would.
Well,
I think,
I'm in the street of not having one.
Okay.
Right.
So it's like in my part, if
you might as well get.
If I'm in the market for one
then,
for $50 more, if
Get
it
the
has
newest
enhancements, then why not?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Get the newest thing available at all.
Yeah, before we get out of here, let's get those purple hearts.
Yes.
For the most lovable.
For the most lovable.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Right there.
We in here.
Where?
I'm starving
Yeah.
now.
Over
Over
there.
It's so hard to do this shit. It's like fucking backwards.
It's the opposite. Oh, yeah.
I know
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh
There
my
you go.
god.
Oh, this way.
No, you had it
No.
right.
No, you had it right.
No,
No.
that's Lexx. And
Yeah, that's Lexx.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Trav.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Trav.
What are you
What
doing?
the hell is going on over there?
I'm gonna give you something.
What are you doing?
All right,
You've
man.
seen the ones where they
All
pass
right.
food and shit.
Yeah. Hey, here you go, bro.
Yeah, but you're supposed to have like
I don't
something
have-
there.
I
I
have-
can't have my phone.
Must be like Trav, you know.
Oh, my phone's on the. My phone's actually on the.
Here you go, Lex.
You got an Android, and all of a sudden you have an
damn,
iPhone.
There
Here
you
you
go.
go, Lex.
Oh
It
shit!
turned into an iPhone.
All right, man. It's been the boys.
All right.
PS and BS Live for another Thursday night.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you again, guys.
Thank you.
See y'all next week.
We out.
We out of here.
We out of here.
Yeah.